Welcome to Green Machine Football. I'm John Roy along with Bob Pettit. Going to bring you all the action from Sandwich, Illinois tonight as our Maple Leafs in the first round of the playoffs will take on the Sandwich Indians.
Sandwich Indians coming in at 6-3. It's a brisk evening. We got north winds at our backs here and dropping around 40 degrees and probably a little lower. So it's going to be a smash mouth football game here. I think both teams throw the football about 3 or 4 times a game.
Exactly.
And you know, it's just going to be a battle of trenches tonight.
And certainly the fans have turned out tonight here in Sandwich to watch this first round playoff game. Class 4A as the Leafs make their way to this near sideline in the white jerseys, yellow pants, yellow helmets. Led across by Michael Daniels.
Clock ticking down on start time. This is what they've been working for all week long. They've been waiting for this moment. Wait for this opening kickoff, and Sandwich did win the toss and decided to receive. So Maple Leafs will kick the football off, and it would work that way if we'd have won the toss anyway, probably.
Yep.
And so we'll get the football at the beginning of the second half. So it's
Kevin Wolak will open it up with the opening kickoff. Number 9.
It's a season full of work, a preseason full of work, a season full of work, and especially this past week of preparing for the Sandwich Indians, and it's all come to a head right here.
Class 4A first round game. Last night Piatone was defeated by, can't pick up who they,
Coal City?
Coal City, yeah, Coal City. I knew they're both conference teams here.
Conference with Sandwich. And Sandwich has defeated both of those teams during the season. And kind of a strange season for them, it looks like. They beat some teams that are pretty good, both Piatone and Coal City, of course, and lost to a couple teams that are not even in the playoffs. So it was kind of an up and down thing for them. Geneseo has had their ups and downs a little bit, but mostly up of late. The last 2 ball games, they've come out on fire at the beginning of the ball game, and we hope to see that tonight.
Certainly do. The field here at Sandwich goes west to east as the sun is setting behind the Geneseo team as they're ready to start the opening kickoff.
We are in the bleachers here, John, and Keith doesn't want us to bounce too much.
It's hard to do when it's this cold.
Everybody's shivering, teeth are chattering, and John wants us to hold still so the camera doesn't shake. If the camera shakes, it's our fault, though.
There we go.
Apologize.
The other 300 people didn't matter. Standing on their own bleachers, though, as they made the trip up here to Sandwich, and we are now using them to facilitate the visiting crowd.
They're not
Maple Leafs.
They're not used to this kind of a visiting crowd. We actually bought 2 sets of bleachers, and they're pretty full.
Yep. Well, that's with the kick. High kick is going to drop down about the 30-yard line. Fielded there by Sandwich. Brings it back up the middle, about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. That's where Sandwich will take over on their first possession. Going towards the west.
First trip there was Brandon Mislow, and then he kind of got into the pile of Leafs. And again, excellent field position, 39-yard line, starts out the Indians.
1st and 10. Geneseo's defense, we'll see what they come out with. Rowley will go back as a free safety position. Singbush is back there also, 3 linebackers.
Free safety is 5 yards deep, though.
Give it to the big fullback, number 40. Oh, he dropped the ball in the fight. He dropped the ball. I think he fumbled it.
It is
that
on the
ball
ground.
Was fumbled. Geneseo ball.
We got some Leafs pointing that direction. We don't have any.
Oh, they stripped that ball and it was bouncing around.
We are not going to get that call. For some reason, they're going to blow that whistle dead, but that ball was live.
And you can see the running back, number 40, dig for the ball twice without coming up with it.
I'm pretty sure he was hit by Kyle Patterson over there on that linebacker spot on the far side. And then as multiple Leafs stacked him up, the ball was jarred loose.
2nd and 6 for Sandwich in the blue uniforms, tops and bottoms. Going to come out near side here, try to cut it back up to Green. Still in his feet, brought down after right at the first down by Patterson. Probably be enough for the first down for Sandwich.
He is going to get that first down, and they got 2 running backs. That Austin Brunig was that particular carrier, number 1, and number 40 is their big horse, Seth McDonald. He's got over 1,000 yards on the season. The 2 of them have about 2,000 yards, so you can pretty well key on the 2 of them.
Sandwich comes up 1st and 10 at the Geneseo 49-yard line, open possession of the game. 2 backs in the backfield. We get the big fullback, number 40, going to take the ball first.
This is trouble. This is trouble.
Singbush had the chance to bring him down, and he's down near the 20-yard line where they finally bring him to the ground.
He ran over some people at the line of scrimmage, and he just got his legs churning, and it was
Yep.
I wasn't sure if they're going to get him down because his legs were just going.
Probably a pickup of about 35 yards on the play.
Everybody, including the guys that tackled him high, and that's a man you're going to have to get low. He's a big, strong fullback, and boy, you're going to have to hit him low to bring him down.
So 1st and 10 for Sandwich at their 18-yard line, our 18-yard line. Going to try to get outside. Nice defense that time. Tackled that time by Daniels, number 39.
And that was Bruning on that one, and he is...
still picked up 4.
Yep. They just go back and forth. Again, both of them right around 1,000 yards on the season. They go back and forth with those guys and drive it down the field.
Geneseo's defense up front, Strawhacker.
Red zone defense, see how they can hold it. Got Mike Murray in that line.
Double wing set for Sandwich, and give the fullback, number 40, up the middle. He fumbles the ball, and Geneseo comes up with it.
Definitely down.
That ball comes out, and Geneseo recovers it. Number 72 on the recovery for the Leafs would be Nick Verbeck.
That's going to be Nick Verbeck on that recovery.
We've seen that big guy drop the ball twice already.
He turned his back and tried to wiggle through the line for the extra yardage. Ball was stripped, and Nick Verbeck come up with it.
1st and 10 for the Leafs at their own 16-yard line. No score on the board here in this opening round playoff game for the Maple Leafs.
That could be the break that the Leafs need. The Leafs have had trouble defensively from time to time this year on the opening drive, and they were having a little bit of trouble there, but they stopped it.
Sandwich with 5 down, linemen up front. Little seam that time for the Leafs. Mitchell Miller on the carry.
A lot of activity going on.
Moves the ball out close to the 20-yard line.
Picked up about 3 or 4. They're going to give him only about 3 yards on that play.
Strawhacker checks in.
Got Verbeck and Strawhacker on the right side.
2nd and 7 for the Leafs from their own 17-yard line. Schneider looks him over. Sends the running back in motion. Gives it to the outside running back. Still on his feet goes Mitchell, I believe, had to carry.
That might have been Webster.
Webster, you're right.
Yep,
Webster on the carry.
Webster come up with that football.
Brings up a 3rd and 4 for the Leafs at their own 20-yard line.
Picked up about another 3.
Kind of difficult to get the line where they're playing right now towards the 20-yard line. And we're in the stands here quite a ways from the field.
Cody Morris checks in with that play. One of Coach Johnson's keys to this game was to win 1st down. So you don't get in 3rd and long situations, 3rd and 4.
No score on the board.
Very doable.
Stand up in. We're going to get around the corner here.
Got to drive.
He's going forward. He's going to be close to the 1st down as they pushed him forward.
It's got to be very close.
He's over the 25. He's almost to the 26-yard line. They're going to move 1st down, Geneseo.
Got just over that 1st down marker.
Yep.
And the Leafs are moving the football.
No score on the board. 8:41 left in the 1st quarter. Geneseo on their opening possession of the game, making their first 1st down as Strawhacker checks in the lineup, number 79.
The good news is that they recovered that fumble on the 15-yard line, but the bad news is that's 85 yards from the score. So they really got to put a drive together here.
Keep it together. Tight formation for the Leafs. Wishbone formation behind Schneider, the quarterback. Nothing going that time. They read that one perfectly, did Sandwich.
Nobody fooled on that one. Singbush got met right at the line of scrimmage and just smoked. He is. Matter of fact, they're going to give him about a yard loss, or about a 1.5 foot loss. Move it back to the 25.
Sandwich does have some athletic-looking players out there.
They're very athletic-looking. They're not huge. They're not enormous, but they're put together.
Cody Morris brings the play in.
You got to look at that McDonald, number 40, their fullback.
Yes.
In that linebacker spot, he's just a hulk of a man.
Wing back to the right side. 2nd and 10, going to drop back to throw the ball. Schneider's going to get out of the pocket. He's going to have some room to run.
One man
finds a seam. Still on his feet. 1st down. Out to the 39-yard line goes Schneider.
Wise decision by Snyder. He dropped back and he didn't see anybody open. And he saw the daylight. A lot of grass out there.
Nice, yeah. Broke one
tackle. To go for it. Yep, got it. Got picked up 1st down and an extra yard to go. So he picked up about 12 on that. Did you give him 12, Willis?
Nice run that time.
Yep, Willis says 12.
Now they break the huddle, up we come. 1st and 10 from our own 37. Opening possession of the game for the Leafs.
Now
Wing back goes right side.
Much better field position here.
2 backs in the backfield. Second man through is going to get the ball. First man through got the carry.
That's Burris on the carry.
Burris over the 40.
Picked up about 4. We'll take that. 4 yards on first down.
Burris surprises you every time he gets the ball. He's so quick through that line of scrimmage that hard to believe he's had time to get the handoff. 2nd and 6 for the Leafs. The Geneseo's opening possession in their white jerseys, yellow pants, yellow helmets, trimmed in green. Here we go. 2nd and 6 we'll call it from our own 41 does the Maple Leafs. Line sets themselves. 3 backs. Snyder's going to keep the ball this time.
That's not going to go anywhere.
Missed the handoff, or maybe intentionally missed the handoff with the wing back. So no gain in the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Leafs.
You know, the Indians practice against a pretty potent ground attack every day out here in the practice field. So,
yes.
You know, you don't fool them very easily. They play all the same tricks that we throw out there, and they're tough, hard-nosed football team. It's going to be a battle of trenches. See who can really push them aside.
Snyder looks them over. Wingbacks on the right side. He comes in motion. Gives the ball inside. Gives it this time to Webster. Webster gets close to the 45-yard line, but then met by a host of tacklers from the Indians.
Yeah, the Leafs are going to have to kick it away. Punt team comes on the field, and that one just wasn't going to go. Once again, the second down play just didn't develop for him.
Mitch Miller will go into punt formation. He'll stand back at his own 27-yard line.
When you're only getting 3 or 4 yards of play, you can't have a play that gets you nothing, or it's going to be very tough to get that first down.
Low snap, fielded well by Miller. Kicks up and not bad. He's going to hit it about the 30-yard line and roll big. At about the 20-yard line, it goes out of bounds, and that's where the Sandwich Indians will take over their second possession of the game.
Well, Sandwich received the ball almost at the 40-yard line last time. Now the much better defensive field position for the Leafs started out here right just across the 20-yard line. And they got a lot more field to march to, but the first time they had the ball, if it weren't for the fumble, we don't know if we'd have stopped them. We're going to have to stiffen up here.
5:38 left in the first quarter. No score on the board here in this first round playoff game.
And if you see number 40, McDonald, get the football, tackle him low.
Yep, stay low with him. He slips and falls in the backfield with the carry. Going to be lose about 3 yards on the play.
And that was the other one. That was Brunig with the football, and he lost his footing. It might be, it's 6 o'clock in the evening here, and it might be getting a little dewy out there. Might be a little slick. Tried to make a cut and got nowhere, so it's about a 2-yard loss.
The play just now coming in for Sandwich. Up front. Looks like Verbeck's right in the middle. The defensive nose tackle. 2nd and 13.
Geneseo putting 5 guys down.
I haven't seen that time.
Got outside.
Tackle on the far side by Rowley. At about the 30-yard line as he falls forward to about the 32. First down.
He got out there really, really quick.
Yeah, we're not hitting much at point of attack. They're getting to the second level. No score on the board. 4:25 left in the first quarter. Geneseo Maple Leafs versus the Sandwich Indians here at Sandwich.
We got Burris and Pitra on the stand-up ends. We got 4 down linemen.
Up the middle they go. They stopped him.
Nice
job that time on the tackle.
Panacucci's under the bottom there. Panacucci, one of the down linemen, as is Nick Verbeck. And
stand-up end is Daniels, along with Mike Murray on the far side.
Daniels, I believe, is actually getting down. They're mixing up quite a bit. Mike Murray on the far side, the down lineman. Burris, the outside linebacker.
2nd and 7.
Now Murray gets down. Yep, and Pitcher on this outside end.
40 with the carry. Short of the first down. Bring up a 3rd down and about 3.
It's going to be a battle of trenches. See how the big boys can push and shove, and the linebackers fill.
It's 3rd and 3 at the Indians' own 39-yard line.
What a big play this is.
Early in the game here.
0-0, and somebody's going to try to draw first blood, and it's going to be, the clock's going to run a lot. That ball's not going to be stopped for incomplete passes very often in this ball game.
Everybody will probably walk up tight this time. They're going to go to a shot now. Just full 2 backs in the backfield, a wing back on this near side. They're going to go around. The ball's fumbled. And Geneseo may have a chance to pick it up.
He picks it up.
Yes! Touchdown, Geneseo! Burris picks up a fumble in the backfield and runs it back 35 yards for a touchdown. Grant Burris, opportunity knocked. He picked it up and away he went.
Everybody was stuffed in the box, and it looked like that play was meant to go outside, but the pitch was fumbled. Burris picked it up on the run, chugged into the end zone, non-touched.
Be the 10th caller to the Roma's Pizza. Every time Geneseo scores a touchdown and win a free large 2-topping pizza, live broadcast viewers and listeners only, must be redeemed within 1 week. La Roma's Pizza, 944-6171.
Kevin Wolick lines up. Nathan Yeager the hold. Looking good.
Kicks up and good by Wolack. To make the score 7-0 here at Sandwich in this first round playoff game. Geneseo's taking what they got, the fumble there and a fumble earlier to stop the drive. So opportunity knocked and we picked it up.
Well, last week the difference in the ball game with LaSalle Peru was the fact that Geneseo capitalized on every turnover that they received. And again, the Leafs have capitalized on this turnover. They made the best of the last turnover with a couple of first downs early on the first drive. Got a couple of first downs, got the ball in their so the field advantage was in their advantage, field positioning. And this time, they really turned it. I tell you what, if that would have been a good pitch, we might have been in a little bit of trouble because we were really packed in tight. And if he'd have took that ball wide, might have picked up some yardage. But as it is, the ball was fumbled, picked up by Burris.
Nice bounce right to Burris. And he knew what to do with it once he got it.
He's crossed that goal line before with football in his hands.
Wolack has the ball teed up on our own 40-yard line, does the Maple Leafs. Return men stand back at their own 10. Wolack approaches the ball. Gonna find a spot, he's gonna lay it out there.
A spot, but it's going
bounces out of bounds at the 20, and that'll be come back out to the 35, 1st and 10 for Sandwich.
It looked like he had a spot right there where there weren't any receivers. It was gonna bounce around a little bit, but it did take a hop out of bounds. So once again, 35-yard line, the Indians take off, and the Leafs played much better defense than that on that series of downs. Obviously got the big break, but they had just definitely played better defense.
Up we go, line of scrimmage. You got 3 or 4 or 5 guys up front on the defense. 3 linebackers, 2 defensive backs.
Stuffed him.
Yeah, there he dropped him. Stopped him right at the point of attack.
Yeah, that's
Verbeck laid a heavy on the number 40.
And Mike Murray's over there. Mike Murray was over there, had him wrestle him to the ground, and it would picked up barely a yard. Hits a short yard. Mike Murray has been pretty much an offensive specialist most of the year, but apparently he's been making really good progress defensively, and he's going to get some playing time out there tonight.
2:25 left in this first quarter. Geneseo's up 7-0. 2 backs in the backfield. Crossback action in the backfield. Have him stacked up there.
Stuffed again.
Stuffed. Nothing going there for the Indians as Geneseo's defense looks like Patterson along with Mitch Miller on the tackle.
Patterson steps out. Snyder checks in. A little bit.
I think Mitch Miller's still down on the field over there.
Well, his helmet is off. I think he looks like he's tying his shoe.
Man, it looks like he is tying his shoe.
We don't need Mitch Miller injured again. We've been through that. He has not been playing a lot of offense tonight, but boy, you sure like to see him in there defensively, and you sure like to see him if we have to punt the football.
3rd and long for Sandwich. So we have 157 left in this first quarter. Geneseo's up 7-0. We benefited from a fumble in the backfield where Burris picked it up and ran it 30 yards, 35 yards for the touchdown.
Again,
3rd and long.
Snyder checked in to make sure we got a little pass defense out there. But ball back up the middle.
He's going to be short of the first down.
He's definitely short.
Short of the first down. Ball sits on the 41-yard line of Sandwich, and they're going to send their punt team in.
That was the Big Horse McDonald. He was stopped by the Leafs.
Okay, we need to watch offsides here. We got to play the ball. Rolly goes back deep by himself at the 25-yard line.
Outstanding set of downs by the defense.
Good snap. Oh, this is return out. Bad kick. That went out of bounds, way out of bounds. Way to get away from it.
It's going to be great field position for the Leafs. Up 7-zip. Right here with 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and they get the ball back with 55 yards till pay dirt. Get the ball at their own 45.
So 1st and 10 from our own 45-yard line right here in front of us on TV 50.
Hey, Keith, is it any warmer up there by the camera? No?
Here we go. Leafs come up the line of scrimmage, tight formation, wing back right side. 2 backs in the backfield behind Schneider, the quarterback. He goes under center, sends the wing back in motion, keeps the ball himself, going to cut back against the grain. There goes Schneider. He's got some opening. Schneider, comes out close to the first down, moves it. They're going to mark it just about a yard short of the first down as Schneider carried that fake out, and they missed him, and they got out to the 44-yard or 46-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and a yard for the Leafs.
We like 9 yards on first down, don't get me wrong, but he was 1 man away from really breaking some yardage there. He cut back against the grain. There was only 1 guy going to stop him for a long distance.
Wing back right side. Gives it up the middle. First down, Leafs.
That's Mislow.
Mislow on the carry.
Leafs exercising their tandem of Grant Burris and Brandon Mislow at that fullback spot. You know, you can't go wrong. Those guys will run through you. They don't care which number you got.
Schneider waiting for the play to come in from the coach. Coach Johnson on the near side sends Strawhacker in with the play, number 79.
Clock ticking down here. Only 20 seconds left in the first quarter. They will get 1 snap off.
Schneider looks him over. 3 backs in the backfield. Gives the ball to on the carry that time. Didn't pick up who got the ball.
I think it was Webster again,
Webster
but
the carry.
Yeah, he was not.
And that will do it for the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play here in this Class 4A opening round game, the Geneseo Maple Leafs 7, the Sandwich Indians 0. We'll be back after this.
This TV 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV 50 telecast.
Welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter of action. I am John Rowley along with Bob Pettit. Keith Kennedy behind the camera and Will Sandel behind the stats.
We kind of had to exit quickly for that quarter. We didn't even announce he got just 1 yard on that play. And so it's going to be 2nd and 9. Wind is not much of a factor. It's coming right out of the north, and this field runs east and west.
Yes. Wing back to this near side. Nice angle from our camera spot right now. Second man through is going to get it. Is Mitch Miller stops him right at the 20 or right at the 40-yard line.
John, I believe that was Singbush. He looked like he was running for some daylight, and all of a sudden he got smacked.
Yes.
Yeah, he got busted by a linebacker and stood right up. He picked up a couple, but it's going to be 3rd and 7. After a great defensive stop by the Leafs to get that ball back, the Indians are trying to return the favor.
Wing back on the right side. Sends him in motion. Drop back to pass. Nothing going, slips on the turf.
He's got to be slick out there.
Slipped on the turf and down he went. He's looked to throw the ball deep downfield to Daniels.
Snyder dropped back, actually had plenty of time. They didn't even know he had the football and just lost his footing. great place. It's a great place to punt from, though. Get a nice punt off here. You can really nail them back there. Got to get a nice
snap.
Nice balance coverage. The rush is on. Got it off.
That's going to be a live ball. Might hit their player.
Just about got him. Rolls down about the 15-yard line.
Nice kick. Nice roll down to the 15-yard line.
You saw that guy too, John.
I thought he was going to hit him.
The Indian player was running downfield. It looked like he was going to hit him right in the back. He didn't know it was coming. It somehow just missed him. So the ball is taken over by the Indians here at the 15-yard line. They're 85 yards from pay dirt. Hopefully the Leafs can get nasty like they did last time. They were just playing nasty defensively on that last drive.
They're going to go up with 3 down linemen.
Got Verbeck and Murray on this side. You got 4 down linemen. Yep. You got Daniels down.
Fullback with the carry, right up the middle, and we stack it up well that time.
Yeah. That interior, you got Panacucci and Verbeck in the middle, and you got Daniels. You got Daniels and Mike Murray down, and yeah, you got Mislow in the right behind him in the backer spot. You got Burris out here on one end, and Ryan Pitra over on the far end.
So it brings up second down and 9.
Kyle Patterson and Mitch Miller.
Second man through. They got him hold up in the backfield. Nice job that time by Nick Verbeck. Had him as long as he could, and finally he slid away to get a little bit of a positive yardage for the Indians, but not enough. It'll bring up a third and 9 for the Indians.
Sandwich had moved the football fairly well in that first drive until they fumbled, but they have not moved much since. They've only had one decent play in the last 3 drives. Hopefully the Leafs can get this third down hold right here and get that football back. This is the kind of football game we expected, though.
Yep. Quarterback's going to draw back the pass, looking to get outside. Throws the ball downfield. It is caught, number 40 with the catch, and knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Once again, they average about 3 pass plays per game, and that was a big one.
Yep.
Got the first down on 3rd and long. They're going to have the ball about the 30. What did you say it was? 33-yard line?
Yes.
And the Leafs got to start all over, buckle down here, try to win first down again. Usually when you hold them to 3rd and long enough times, you're going to get a stop.
Going to try to get outside. Going to be chased down. Nice tackle on this near sideline by Mislow. He made a trip clear across the field to make that tackle. Nice job.
That was a great play by Brandon Mislow. Chased him down, spread it out wide, got him low.
Just took his feet out from underneath him.
Didn't give him any opportunity to break that thing. But he did pick up about 4. It's going to be about 2nd and 6.
I've lost my roster here, Bob. Hello, everybody. Here we go. First, 2nd and 6. Tight formation. Going to try to get outside. Number 1 with the carry. Stacked up after gain to about 2 or 3 maybe. Bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Indians.
Once again, the Leafs are making them use all their downs. Another 3rd down situation. If you make them get a 3rd down situation every time down the field, it's going to be hard to convert every one of them. You're going to get a stop. Just keep holding them there. Get a big stop right here.
7-0, Maple Leafs on top here. 2nd quarter, 8:06 left in the 2nd. Down lineman again.
Something was funny.
Nice tackle that time once again.
That's Kyle Patterson.
Patterson for a loss
Kyle
on the
Patterson
play.
Busted through, took him by the ankles, and he went nowhere. You're right, John. Took him back.
Yeah.
In the backfield, lost a couple. Big fat yard. I guess he didn't lose as much as it looked like at the time, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be 4th and 4.
Rolly will go back deep for punt return.
And like you said before, just don't do anything crazy. Watch. Don't go until the football snapped. No need.
Nice snap.
Oh, the rush was on.
Not enough room there as the ball dropped on the 30-yard line.
Had a little backspin.
Yep.
Geneseo put the block rush on. Had about 4 guys in the backfield, but he got the kick off. It did put a little pressure on him, and it was kind of a backspin type block, kick. And the Leafs get the football here on the 32-yard line. This is what we expected.
Yes.
just two teams battling out in the trenches, just trying to drive that ball through the other guy's line.
7:21 left in the second quarter. Geneseo's up 7-0. Grant Burris picked up a fumble and ran it back about 30 yards for the touchdown. Ooh, I thought we had another stride there to get the first down, but we only got about 4 on the play. No, not even that much. Going to say 3 yards on the play.
Once again, John, no surprises from either team. They practice against this every day, so when it looks like there's a hole opening up, boy, they just close it right now because that's what they do every day in practice.
Schneider comes to the sideline now, waiting for Strawhacker. No play clocks here. We can't tell how much time's left on the play clock. But on the game clock, there's 6:48 left in this second quarter. Geneseo now breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Whitmer brings him up, I believe.
There's a lot of things that are about 19th century out here.
Wing back left side. Nobody there.
Draw.
Schneider keeps the ball. Schneider keeps the ball and picks up a first down. I think that was a broken play.
No, that was a.
You think that was planned?
That looked way too good to be a broken play. That was a nice draw. Coaches aren't going to tell us. We got all the spotter coaches back here right behind us. They're not going to give it. They're going to fill us in.
Over our shoulders, going to be first down for the Leafs. Panacucci. Cody Morris, checks in the game. First and 10 Leafs. Wing back on the left side of the Leafs offense. Schneider looks him over. Burris at fullback. Going to go sweep play. Singbush with the carry. Singbush still on the feet. Singbush after the 50-yard line. Nice run by Singbush.
Ray Singbush, yeah, he had to run over a couple guys, and
he did it too.
Not that he can't do that, but he likes to try to find some daylight. But he actually hit a couple guys head on and just picked up some nice yardage on that one.
A simple sweep play to the left side, and everybody got their blocks, and Singbush made the best of what was left.
Speak of winning first down, that's the way you do it right there. 8 yards on first down, you take that any day.
Yes, we will. Strawhacker checks in the game with 5:38 left in this first half. Geneseo's up 7-0. We're going to come up with a tight formation, toe-to-toe. Wing back on this right side, Singbush.
We got John Solberg on this end. We haven't called his number yet.
Protect the ball. Flag on the play. First flag of the game. I believe that's probably going to be on the Leaf, a little early start.
That's not a good move. When you're in great position at 2nd and 2, you don't want that penalty because that puts you back to 2nd long. It's going to be back to 2nd and 7.
Ball will sit at the 45-yard line of Geneseo.
Have we called off all those offensive linemen? Yeah, John. And Blake Whitmer, we don't call his number in, but everything starts with him right there in the center.
Yep.
He's the guy that snaps it.
He's calling the plays up there in front. The defensive line, or offensive line, excuse me. Up we come. Let's go 2nd and 7 Leafs. 5:20 left in the first half. Geneseo up 7-0. Wingback goes in motion. Gives the ball to Burris up front. Burris is looking for a place to pop out of the huddle. Pile, he does. He gets it back to the 50-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd and short. Nice job by Grant Burris that time to pick and choose and get a few yards. And every yard he chewed up made it a shorter situation now. 3rd and a long 1 for the Leafs.
Sorry, I didn't catch whose back he was on. He was on the offensive lineman's back.
Yep.
And that, you got to have leg drive out of your fullback, but you got to have leg drive out of that offensive lineman. He took him about 7 yards downfield.
3rd and short for the Leafs. We'll call it 2 yards for the Leafs to get a first down right at midfield. Sweep play. Singbush going to get the carry. Singbush going to get the first down, I believe. And yeah, he's going to be over close to the 46-yard line of the Indians. First down, Maple Leafs.
Looked like he might get just a little bit more on that once that hole opened up. But once again, they feel just like we do. There's a black jersey there before you know it when it looks like there's a hole.
4:29 left in the first half. Schneider at quarterback. And go counter play. Got a seam that time, Geneseo. Nice play that time. He could have broke it outside even for a big yardage, it looked to me like.
And that looked like Miller. It was Mitch Miller carrying the football. We haven't got to call that much. We love to see him in there. As I mentioned earlier, boy, you got to have him on there defensively, but he carried the football for a nice first down gain. We'll take 2nd and 5, too. 5 yards on first down. That sets you in pretty good position.
Now up we come. We're going to go wing back on the right side this time. Schneider looks him over. 4 down linemen for the Indians. Linebackers all walk up tight. Going to give the ball second man through. Nice job. Run that ball hard.
Singbush again. Looks like he's close to a first down.
He just went full throttle there, Bob, and nobody's going to stop him. He lowered the boom.
I thought that was going to be closer. It wasn't a very good spot. It was not a very good spot.
They must have a big crown in the field or something. They couldn't see this other side. I don't know.
But it's going to be 3rd and a yard.
Go.
Hang on to the football.
Here we go.
Tuck it in and drive. This is where the big boys got to get some push. Got to get some surge. He's got it.
Burris, first down. Nice job. Nice hold that time for short yardage play. Moves the ball down to. He actually picked up a nice chunk of real estate.
Very nice surge. He was not touched. He was not touched till he got in the defensive backfield.
33 yards. 33-yard line. Going towards the west here. They start the clock with 3:06 left. Maple Leafs on top, 7-0. They have a little bit of a breeze at their back. It looks to me like, or maybe it's just strictly cross breeze it looks like, and the flag down at the west end.
Game goes so much faster on a ground game when you have two teams running the ground game.
Wing back goes in motion.
Football. Push.
Nice push. That's got to be picked up a little yardage there as they got a stalemate right at the left tackle position.
Grant Burris with the football ran right into the back of that pile and just kept pushing and pushing. And they ground out a couple yards.
Snyder makes his way to the sideline. I talked to Coach Johnson here. It's 2:30 left in the first half. 7-0 Maple Leafs.
Initially, it looked like that thing was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but did pick up 2.
They're going to call it 3rd and 7 from the 31-yard line.
They're down in territory now where they do get 4 downs if they need it.
Always got Woolak in the back room waiting to kick. Singbush goes in motion, going to get the ball. Second man through, a little hesitate. No. Schneider's got the ball. He's down the far sideline. He's going to be inside the 10-yard line. Goes Schneider. I thought when first Singbush carrying the ball, he was loafing it through there pretty slow.
Yeah. Everybody bid on that one, John.
Yep.
You don't have to feel bad about that. Everybody with the black jersey was ducking inside. Snyder took that around the left end, picked up big yardage, first down Leafs. And it's going to be, they can still get a first down. They are not at the 10-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10.
Wing back left side. Under center. Sweep play. Looking for a place to run. Goes Singbush. Nothing there for Singbush.
That's big number 40, McDonald. I don't think you want to run into that guy. Singbush gets up slow. He's only half human, I'm afraid.
Yep. So the clock does move. 1:44 left in this first half. Geneseo up 7-0. Like to get in there, score on the board here of some sort.
The perfect scenario, of course, is to let this clock run down to Zippo and put 7 on the board.
Singbush in the right side wing. Burris in the backfield along with Mitch Miller. Second man through is going to get it. Does.
And he's not going to get very far.
Singbush. And we're going to call a timeout with 1:15 left. We got him in our pocket. We might as well use him.
Yeah, it's back to the line of scrimmage is all he got on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Just outside the 10-yard line, right about the 11-yard line.
Really working over that left side a lot. This last series of downs, we're really looking left.
And I'm not saying it would be a bad thing to go into the locker room at 10-0, but you really want to try to get the 7 here if you can. They've got they got 1 down basically to get it. It's going to be hard to go for on 4th down unless it's really 4th and short and not put the 3. Try to go for the 3 points.
Going for 3, yeah.
Like I said, you got
Kevin's been warming up down here on the left of the other end of the player's box.
He's been kicking into the net. Ready to go. So we sit here with a 3rd and 10 at the 11-yard line. Can get a first down.
Yep. 1:15. The guys in the white and yellow make their way to the field with the G on the helmet. And they go straight to the line of scrimmage, so you revert back right there along with Strawhacker. This near side. Wing back left. And look to pass the ball.
He's gonna run. He's gonna
cut back against the grain.
Push
gonna be close to the touchdown. Short of the touchdown. He was right there though.
It's definitely short of a touchdown. It's going to be close to a first down. Can't see where that is.
First down. They got.
It's not going to be measurable. They wouldn't have moved the football. It's going to be.
Clock's on the move.
It's going to be
49 seconds left. 4th and 1.
4th and a yard. They're going to go for. They're going to go for the 7 here. They're going to try to get first down.
Coach wants a timeout.
They're going to they're going to think about what they got here, but it's 4th and about 2 feet, and they either
you got the timeout, might as well use it.
To the first down, it's got 4th and about 2 feet to the first down, 4th and about 2 yards to the touchdown. 38 seconds left. And I don't think it says they have 2 timeouts left, but they got at least 1. I'm not sure if they have 2 or not, but they have at least 1 after this, so they still have plenty of time to set up for a kick.
Yes.
If they get the first down or set up for and not the touchdown, set up for what they want to do.
So 7-0 with 38 seconds left here in this first half. 4th and 1 for the Leafs for a touchdown.
They are going to go for the first down. They are not kicking this ball at 4th and about 2 feet.
T formation. We're going to go for the touchdown right there. That's close.
He's
touchdown,
very close.
Geneseo! Yep. Touchdown, Geneseo!
A gutsy call by Coach Johnson, and it pays off. Leafs go up by 2 touchdowns. They're an extra point away from a 14-0 lead here right at halftime. 33 seconds left to go. Gonna give away a pizza?
Be the 10th caller to La Roma's Pizza every time Geneseo scores a touchdown and win a free large 2-topping pizza. Live broadcast viewers and listeners only. Must be redeemed within 1 week. La Roma's Pizza, 944-6171. Wolak on for the PAT attempt. 13-0 Maple Leafs. Snaps a little hot, brought it down good. Kicks up, splits the uprights. Touchdown, or goal, touchdown, whatever, 14. We got another point anyway. 14-0.
Do you call soccer games?
No, I don't.
You gotta get,
not until right now.
You get Kevin Wallach's dad out here talking about goals.
Oh.
He makes them exciting. 33 seconds left to go here, 14-0 Leafs. This is the kind of first half they wanted to have.
Yes, it is.
They came out,
we controlled the ball, kept it on our side, in our hands for longer than what they had it. So
they obviously played the same kind of football game, but we got the big break on the fumble in the first quarter, and then have won it pretty handily since. 14
plays, 68 yards, 5 minutes and 48 seconds right there. 5 minutes and 48 seconds in the second quarter. 3-yard touchdown run by Miller. PAT by Wolak was good to make the score 14-0 Maple Leafs.
Obviously a credit to Mitch Miller out there for running that football in, and he fought hard, but boy, that offensive line had to have a good surge.
They sure did.
Because these Sandwich Indians, they're just not going to roll over and play dead. They were fighting in there, and winning the battle of trenches is what's going to win this football game.
Wolak with an onside kick, bounces high. Oh, he's down right there.
Down at the
now, they didn't blow the whistle yet.
That's right. There's no flags. Everything's fine. The ball was squibbed, went over the short back's head, and the deep back came up trying to field it, fumbled the football, and then he fell on right on the 20.
Trying to field a short hop there and just did not play it well.
Kind of did the splits. The field is slick out there. You can see that we've had about 5 people fall trying to make a cut, and so it's slick out there. The conditions, and hopefully, when you have conditions like that, having a 14-0 lead is a good thing, because you hope that keeps you from breaking that big one.
Schneider checks in on the defensive side of the ball. Yes, they stood running short there on the tackle there. Burris and Verbeck on the tackle.
It doesn't look like the Sandwich Indians are going to try to put the ball up and do anything crazy here at the end of the first half. It looks like they maybe are going to be content to go into the halftime with a 14-0 deficit as the clock ticks down. 7, 6, 5. And the Leaf fans hoot and holler.
Yeah, they know what it means. 14-0, halftime. We'll be back after this.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back to Green Machine Football. I'm John Rowley along with Bob Pettit, Keith Kinnett, Willis Handel, bringing you all the action here from Sandwich, Illinois in this first round playoff game. Class 4A as Geneseo is taking on the Indians of Sandwich. Geneseo on top by the score of 14-0 with 21 seconds left in this halftime festivities. So let that clock run down, and Geneseo will receive the ball and open the second half.
Kick return team in the front line there. You got John Solberg out there on that far side. You got Joe Thomas on this end. Was it Travis Akers trying to catch the number over there?
It's getting dark over there.
I think Travis Akers is in the front line, as is. You
got Trevor Craig over there also. 22, yeah. I believe. All right, here we go. Open the second half. A nice kick.
Yeah, Jacob Steins was the other front line
cleanly.
guy. Yep.
Might be a little seam there for
big
us.
Seam, nice
big seam for the Leafs. There they go. Nice run back.
Up to about the 39-yard line, John. That's a good place to start the football game.
Petra with the return. Nice. Moves the ball out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 Leafs. Schneider waits at the sideline, gets this play from Coach Johnson. And he'll go to the huddle here. Just underway here in the second half. The big fellas come up, set themselves up in the line of scrimmage. Wing back right side, or left side. 2 backs down behind him.
Starting the half with a 14-0 lead, the football in a good field
position.
Second
man through is going to get the ball. Nice carry that time, nice seam, nice blocking up front. I think Solberg had a big thing to do with that to make that hole.
It was. Mitch Miller carried that football off the right side, picked up, winning that battle of first down. Gives you a great advantage. Going to be 2nd and 3, picked up about 7.
Right here in front of us on the Channel 50 cameras.
Just mentioned here a little bit ago for those on the radio, but on TV, you got Blake Whitmer in the center. We got Cody Morris at one of the guard spots, and Cameron Panicucci out there blocking at the guard spot. Mike Murray and Nick Verbeck at the tackles.
2nd and 4 right in front of us at the 45-yard line. Give the second man, Singbush with the carry. No, Singbush not going to carry. Nice surge by the line.
They're still pushing around out there. Very close to first down yardage.
You got to call that a first down. It's right in front of us here, Bob. What do you think?
Yeah, he's giving them first down.
First down, Maple Leafs. That was some very good faking inside. I went for the fake on the outside. It was 3 moves ahead of that.
That's too bad you weren't right because Singbush was wide open.
Yeah, I know.
We got it.
They're not listening to me.
Right here, first down, midfield.
Right in front of us, Channel 50's cameras on the 50.
Mitch trying to mention those big boys in the trenches because, man, they are blowing holes today. They're really winning the battle of the trenches. That's the way to win this football game.
Mitch
it's like Mislow.
Miller with a carry, or is that Mislow?
I know, I bought that one. That was Singbush. Singbush with the carry.
Nice pickup that time. Pick up 7 yards, or let's call it 6 yards. For Singbush, number 26. And he goes back in the huddle and says, "Those guys keep on calling my name wrong."
Well, when he didn't carry the football, we call him.
Yeah.
But when he does carry the football, we'll give it to somebody else.
It all evens out.
It all evens out. Singbush with a nice carry there, picked almost 7.
14-0 Maple Leafs on top here in the 3rd quarter. Gives a man second man through.
Oh!
Still on his feet. Bounces off the tackle. Picks up the first down. Goes Singbush that time.
Pinball.
That's not Singbush. Gee.
That's going to be Mitch Miller, but it was head on head. There was helmets.
You could hear it, couldn't you?
It was helmets pounding out there. Boom, boom. He was bouncing off there like a pinball.
Ooh, they're just short. Half a yard short of the first down.
Just 3rd and a yard. No big deal.
41-yard line.
They're down into Sandwich territory, almost the 40-yard line.
Nice flat backs by those linemen up front. Gonna give it to Mitch Miller, or Singbush that time. Gee, Singbush are fun to watch right now as they're moving things around up front.
Singbush off the left side, right behind the left guard. Picks up about 5, going to be a first down, and the Leafs are moving.
Got them on their heels right now, Bob. We just got to keep on going at them.
Got a 14-0 lead. You got the football. and you got great field position. Everything's going your way. You just got to keep that momentum. Don't let anything stop you.
No turnovers.
No turnovers, no penalties. And there it is.
Geneseo fumbles the ball just as we were talking on it. Going the other way.
Going to Sandwich. Had a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield.
Yep. A little bit too tough of a mesh there, wasn't it? Just too tight.
A little tight. Snyder got bumped, and handoff didn't get made. And the Leaf drive stalls right there, and it's going to be about the 37-yard line that the Sandwich Indians are going to get the football.
Things can change so quickly.
This is exactly how the game started in reverse. Sandwich was driving and got the stop this way. Geneseo driving more or less at will right there, fumbled the football away.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line for Sandwich. 9:12 left in the third quarter. Geneseo up.
That's nowhere.
Nice tackle up front. Let's watch that quarterback trying to carry out his fake.
Panacucci for Beck. All the big guys in there. Mitch Miller come from the backside.
14-0 Maple Leafs on top here in the third quarter.
Got Mike Murray and Verbeck down lineman. We got Michael Daniels and Panacucci. Got Grant Burris and Ryan Pitra on the outside linebacker. So it's 4 down and 2 up. Pretty stiff in there, and everybody else filling.
Watch for the big four, number 40 with the ball.
Mislow and Patterson filling hard. Oh, nice.
Second man through, gets the ball, and we just shut it down.
That's Mislow. Somebody hit him low. Mislow really stuck his helmet through him.
Grant Burris is right in the mix, too, it looked like.
Grant Burris in the mix.
Wow, you can hear it up here.
They're just coming now. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Put them in this 3rd and long situation enough times, they'll fail. Got to get them here. Leafs received the kickoff in the second half. We're driving at will and fumbled the ball away.
Yep.
Trying to get a stop right here, 3rd and 8.
Watch the big fills in the backfield. Wing back on the right side for the Indians. Gonna drop back to throw the ball. Intercepted
by Singbush. He's returning.
Singbush has some room. Knocked out of bounds. Big return by Singbush. Woo!
That was a great decision too by Singbush to go ahead and catch that ball, because he got a lot more yards than they ever would on a punt return.
Oh, you're right there.
That ball's back in great field position. The Leafs get it right back where almost where they gave it up, within a yard. It's at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, Geneseo at the 39-yard line of the Indians. Geneseo up by the score of 14-0. We have 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third period. And look at those linemen for Geneseo. They just want to get up there and play the next play.
All they got to do now is just pick up where they left off before that fumble. Keep moving the football.
Gonna go sweep play. Gonna give it to Singbush. Singbush still on his feet. Got to give him forward progress as they're going to move it close to the 36-yard line.
He's only going to get a couple on that, but Leafs again blocking. He had nice hole at the line of scrimmage. The fill was really good by Sandwich, so he only picked up 2 once he got past the line of scrimmage. He did not get a lot of forward drive once he got hit by that linebacker. He kind of picked and lifted him. Hit him low.
7:16 left in the third quarter. Geneseo's up 14-0.
Cody Morris checks in with the play. Again, the offensive line of the Green Machine is winning this football game. They have to continue that for another quarter and a half. Oh, hit head on.
Stretches out over the 35, down to about the 34-yard line.
That was Mitch Miller on the carry, and he got hit on just about the line of scrimmage and just kind of drove forward for a couple yards, going about 3rd and 5. Got Singbush hobbling off here. Singbush trying to get off the field, and Luke Snyder helping him.
Shoulder.
Got a shoulder injury here, and for some reason he was just downfield trying to get a block, I believe, unless somebody really busted him on a carry through on a fake.
So in comes Burris into the backfield.
This is not a must 3rd down, because they could go 4 and 4th down here, but they really want to pick up really close. It has to be 4th and really short.
Nice long count. Get through there.
It's going to be really close. It's going to be really close to a 1st down here. But it's going to be
right at the yard mark, right at the stripe.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and a yard.
Down.
4th and a yard. As we said, we got
I think, what are you going to do here? You got to go for it.
Oh, yeah, on the 30-yard line, because you kick the ball and it rolls in the end zone, you only pick up 10 yards. Coach Johnson sent in a play. They're on the 30-yard line.
Trying to see what they're doing with Singbush here in this near sideline.
This is where you trust your offense to pick up the first down, and if for some reason they don't, you trust your defense.
Here we go. Geneseo fans know what's going on. They come to their feet. Flag on the play. I believe we jumped offside the left side of our line, kind of maybe half a count early.
That play was coming right over the left side, and it is going to be procedure on the left side of the line. And it's too bad because he was going to get that first down. Now it's
on the 36-yard line now.
Now it's a very different decision for Coach Johnson. He's going to send in a play here. It's going to be 4th and 6, though. It's going to be a lot tougher task than 4th and 1.
5 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock in this third quarter, I should say. Geneseo's up by a score of 14-0. It's 4th down and 6 on the Indians' 35-yard line, and Geneseo's going to go for it.
Zach Alexander split out right.
And here come the fans to their feet. Double wing set. Burris the fullback. Wingback goes in motion. Johnson trots back the pass. You get it. Oh, incomplete.
Ball is behind Mitch Miller.
Now bring up.
It's slick conditions out there.
Change of possession.
Luke Snyder was going down. Mitch Miller was going down. The defensive back was trying to intercept the ball, but he was going down. It's pretty slick out there.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Indians. 5:09 left in this third quarter. Geneseo's up by 2 touchdowns. The Indians have been kept off the field so far this second half, and they come up the line of scrimmage, and our defense has to come to play.
They're 7 minutes closer to the end of the ball game after all that exchange.
They had a guy moving the backfield. They're going to call it. Their guard tried to pull a little bit too early. That'll be 5 yards against the Indians. And Singbush checks back into the game. He may have just had a stinger or something in his shoulder. He couldn't tell.
It could have been. Yeah, he's trying to shake it off still, but he's going to be all right. Took him a minute. Kyle Patterson checks out of the game. And Luke Snyder in the game. They must, in long yardage situations, they pull a linebacker and put a deep back in. Just a little bit of resistance against the pass, possibly. 1st
and 15 for the Indians of Sandwich on their own 30-yard line.
I don't know if Sandwich actually puts the ball up on 1st and 15 or not.
DBs will be ready.
They have a lot of confidence in their running game.
And sweep around the outside. Ball's fumbled.
It's loose.
Picked up by Singbush. Almost take it to the house.
There's no flags. That's going to carry. Singbush picked the ball up on one hop. How often do you see this? We've seen it twice in one game.
Oh, boy. Singbush with the recovery and returns it back inside the 5-yard line, it looks like. Beautiful bounce right to him. That's how the game's played.
It's going to be 1st and goal. Just mentioned that Singbush just came in after a shoulder injury or an arm injury, a little stinger of some sort on the very first play. Picks up a fumble.
Now let's put it in the end zone.
That one running back, Bruning, was trying to get outside and coughed the football up.
4:57 left in the third quarter. Going to give the ball to Singbush. It's going to be close to the goal line. And was there another fumble?
They're going to give they're going to give the ball back to Sandwich.
So somewhere right down towards the goal line, there was another fumble.
Didn't see it, but there was not a lot of signal except a Sandwich player was running around carrying the football, cheering, and they gave him the football on the 5-yard line.
Not the turn of events you wanted right there.
Well, no, but
we're all right.
You know, got a 14-point lead, and they got 95 yards to go to try to get any of those points. Sure would have been nice to have a 21-point lead, but, you know, now it's time to play defense.
They're just tackling everybody out there. Nice job by the defense.
Couldn't tell who got the football, but they picked up a couple yards.
They picked up probably 7 yards, 6 yards maybe.
Now this is stiffen up territory right here. Don't let them get out of this hole. You know, you stop them in this hole here and you get the football back in very good position.
Yes. So the Indians come up the line of scrimmage. Number 40, their big running back deep in the formation. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Gets the ball out. Completed. Still on his feet.
He got loose.
Still on his feet as he hit hard over about the 30-yard line. But rolled out of it and picked up another 10.
If I'm not mistaken, the Sandwich quarterback has thrown 3 balls and they've all been caught. 2 by Sandwich and 1 by Geneseo. So they've all been big plays. When they decide to put the ball in the air, it means a big play. It's going to be 1st and 10 here on about the, what'd you say it was, the 22?
Yep.
No, 26, I'm sorry.
26, yep. Try to cut him down. He's coming around the corner. Wrap him up. You're in. Yep, okay. You got to quit cheering over here and just watch. Patterson in the tackle.
Ball carrier number 5 picks up a couple.
Snyder comes to the sideline with an ailing shoulder.
Getting a few little bumps and bruises out there, but you know, this is the time of year you play through them right now. You got to play. You got to be hurt really bad not to play.
Yep. Gonna pass.
Oh, he
almost intercepted. Patterson had to go through his hands.
Patterson had that on his hands. It was almost, he was probably in shock there that he was passing to him. It's going to go as an incomplete pass to be 3rd and long, about 3rd and 8. And Patterson then checks out of the ball game. They're going to try to get another defensive back in for the, that's kind of what they've been doing here.
Most of the time they're trying to get that quarterback outside the box to attack the line of scrimmage, kind of more of a rollout. 3:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Geneseo's up 14-0.
This is kind of a big 3rd down right here.
Yep, the Indians with possession.
Drops back. He's
got pressure. Yeah, he's taken down. He's sacked back there.
Looks like, is it Daniels?
Daniels with the sack.
Daniels on the sack. He didn't give him any time at all. He dropped back. He's not a tall quarterback, and he couldn't see over the line, I believe, and he just kind of tucked it in. Daniels put him to the ground. It's going to be 4th and 10. Leafs are going to get the football back. Again, don't do anything crazy here. Don't run into the kicker. Don't do anything crazy. Just get the football.
Return it, Matthew.
Rolling with the football. Gets hit hard.
Okay.
But it's almost near midfield.
Kept it from rolling another 10 yards further. So 1st and 10, Maple Leafs. We got 2:40 left on the clock of this 3rd quarter. Geneseo's up 14-0.
Rolly brings it back to the 49.
Have to see some personnel changes. Schneider, we saw him come out kind of holding his shoulder funny. Webster checks in the game, number 38. But Webster is going to go to the quarterback position, and the
Snyder's going out there. He's kind of dragging that arm out there a little bit of, looks like a little bit of a dead arm.
And they break the huddle, up we come. 1st and 10 right in front of us here.
I'm just guessing he's not going to pass on this down.
48-yard line. All right, gets it in over the 50-yard line, down to about the 49. Picks up a yard. It's going to be 2nd and probably 8 for the Leafs. Maybe more, 7 and 8.5.
That clock ticking away. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. You know, when you got a 14-0 lead, the clock is the thing you want to roll. It's obviously a good thing to put more points on the board, but if that clock's rolling and they're not scoring, it's all good.
Got to dig deep here and keep this drive going along here with Stolberg on this near end, number 84. Right in front of us. Going to go to the counter play to Webster. Webster's going to get it out to about the 45-yard line. Picks up a chunk of yards, about 5. We'll call it 3rd and 5 now for the Leafs.
It's about 3rd and 4. He picked up just a little bit more. It's a nice spot on that counter, and Leafs are really pretty good position again. Once again, it's in the Indians' territory.
Yep.
So if they can get 4th and short, they could still go for that.
Yes. Mitch Miller lines up on this near side.
Oh my. Coach Johnson signaled them. Yep, you're going to get an offsides against Sandwich. How critical is that?
That's a big play right there, isn't it,
Yeah,
Bob?
how critical is that for them? they're down 14-0, trying to get a kind of a 3rd and long stop, and they jump off sides. Talk about shooting, talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Exactly.
It's going to be a 1st down for the Leafs. Clock rolling. Clock rolling here. Counting down almost to a minute in the 3rd quarter.
Geneseo's up 14-0 with the ball. Got all 3 timeouts in their pocket. Overload left side of the offense for the Leafs. Here goes sweep play.
Miller.
Little kick out. Miller still got the ball. He's going to get it close to the original line of scrimmage.
They're good tacklers, though, John. I'll tell you, when they get a hold of you, it's hard to bounce off of these guys.
Yeah, they do fly the ball, too.
Yeah, the yardage we're picking up is a lot the result of our line, blowing some nice holes and really winning the line of scrimmage. That goes for basically no gain, about a foot. But they're very sure-handed tacklers. They hit low and they bring you down.
14-0 here with 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Geneseo's been the lead all through the game, as 14-0 would indicate that
they are going to go into the 4th quarter of the lead.
Wing back on this near side. Schneider at quarterback. He's going to keep the ball this time to Schneider. They're going to keep on stripping that ball out, trying to. It'd be a gain of about 2 maybe, if that. And that's going to pretty much do it for this.
Solberg stands up, limping, hobbling a little bit. Everybody getting banged up and beat up, but we're going to go into the 4th quarter with 14-0 lead.
14-0, Maple Leafs on top here as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And we'll be back after this.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Telephone Company, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Holland & Sons, Northside Rexall Drug, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these sponsors and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back. I am John Rowley along with Bob Pettit, bringing you all the action here of this Class 4A. 1st round playoff game against the Sandwich Indians. Wonder how that came about, the Indian part of it.
I'm sure there's some history to that way before our time, John. And they have some pregame stuff. It's kind of like a powwow type stuff that goes on here.
So here we go, back to live action. 12 minutes on the clock. Geneseo up 14-0. Plays right in front of us. 3rd and 8, we'll call it, for the Leafs. Gonna drop back to pass. Getting some pressure on him. Got to get around the corner. Luke might get by the corner. He's still on his feet. And picks up maybe a 1st down over there.
I don't know if he quite got to the 1st down or not. Of course,
he's slow getting up, too.
He's slow getting up, but he's hobbling a little bit. But if Luke is on his feet, he'll be playing. It's going to be a 4th down. He picked up.
And we're kind of in that situation we were here towards the middle end of the 3rd quarter, that the only thing we really can do is go ahead and go for it. Because if we punt the ball, we're not going to be assured of getting any better field position what we are right now. So
it's going to be 4th and about 1.5 yards. And the Leafs have really been moving the football quite well. They have to show a lot of confidence. And once again, if for some reason you don't get this thing, you got to have confidence in your defense team. So
up we come, line of scrimmage.
Win or lose on this one, it's your best decision.
Let's call it 4th and a long 2. We'll bring a lot of guys in the black shirts up front. Whistles were blowing timeout. Geneseo. That's their 1st timeout they've used. They have 2 remaining in the ball game.
I don't know if Coach Johnson wanted to get up there and see what they were bringing, but they had
everybody.
They had everybody stacked in that box. If you try to take that ball kind of tight up the middle, it was going to be tough to pick 1.5 yards.
Situation is 4th and 2. 11:21 left in the clock in the game. Geneseo's up by the score of 14-0, and they have 2 timeouts remaining, and so the Indians have 3 timeouts remaining.
Tell you, I love
this game.
Love the way our big boys are playing in the trenches today.
Yep.
Just love the way they're battling and fighting, and you know, because that's a good football team they're playing. Once you get to the playoffs, you're playing some good football teams. They're
certainly are.
Sandwich Indians are seated higher than us. That's why they got the home football, home game, and they come off 6-3. They beat some really good teams. They beat the 2 teams that were playing into the winner of this game.
Let's go deep. Let's go offense. Let's go offense. Wide receiver for Geneseo out wide right. Looks like maybe Solberg. 4th and 2. Gonna try to run a sweep around the outside. We're gonna find some seam. We're gonna find some pay there. No, they're gonna take him down, but give him the first down. They're messing him around there after the whistle was blown. But first down, Maple Leafs will move the chains.
He got about 5 yards more than he needed on that one after getting a yard and a half.
Who was carrying Mislow? No, I didn't catch who ran it even.
I think it was Webster.
Oh, Webster?
I'd give that. Willis, is that Webster? Yeah,
okay,
we're going to give that. It was just a quick little pitch off the right tackle. Hit the hole quick.
First and 10 Leafs.
Geneseo crowd getting a little rowdy here. I'm not sure what our field mic is picking up here, Keith, but Geneseo crowd getting a little rowdy, but you know it's time to win a football game.
Schneider under center, gives the ball up the middle to Burris that time.
Not going to get a lot.
Burris is waiting, he's holding the ball.
Gang tackle, but a little extracurricular stuff going on out there, but it looks like everything's going to be separated without any.
Blake Whitmer took opposition to something there.
Somebody was kicking him in the head, I believe. You know, just a minor infraction.
Solberg comes out. Alexander goes in, number 48.
Picked up 2 on that play, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Leafs running clock. 10 minutes left to go in this ball game. With 14-point lead, they're running clock, and they're trying to put some scores up.
Wingback comes in motion. Schneider's going to keep the ball himself. Number 5 still on his feet, and they take him down after probably a loss of a yard on the play, maybe nothing. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Leafs.
That wasn't as pretty as you'd like it to be, John, but it could have been worse because he's in the backfield dancing with one of the
stars.
The black jersey defenders, and he somehow got that ball almost back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Alexander checks in the game. Goes out wide, be ready for a pass play over there, maybe.
Okay, big boys. We've been bragging up these linemen all game long. Let's throw some blocks. He's wide open.
Alexander with the catch.
Didn't get the first down, I don't think.
It'd be close over there. He's walking near the stripe.
Wide open, Alexander, and Snyder hit him right there on the numbers. Hit him right in the chest. Yep, it is a first down.
No, they're going to bring the chains in.
They're going to measure it.
Coach Johnson indicated the first down.
Oh, I thought he was one of the officials.
Yeah, he's the head coach, so he can make the rule.
You would think it would have some bearing when the head coach says it's a first down.
Yep.
You'd think they would listen.
They got a pretty good feel for it. First down. Nice call.
It was Apple football.
I tell you what, Coach Johnson made the call from this sideline.
That was a good 4 inches past it where he needed to have.
4 guys in a striped shirt to beat Coach Johnson there. So first down, Leafs having a little fun.
Still got an opportunity for another first down here. It's going to be marked out about the, 17 or 18-yard line? 17-yard line, the scoreboard says. Leafs again, running clock. That thing,
Clock's on the move.
There's another minute gone since the last time we talked about this. 9 minutes left to go here, and it's rolling.
Schneider, quarterback, came in a couple times, injured or hurting, but he's come back in and using up as much clock as he can now.
He's going to pick up about.
First man through had the ball, and I was waiting for him to give it to the wingback. Nice pickup by the Leafs.
That was Burris had the football, and he picked up about 3 or 4. I'd say about 4 on that play, maybe.
Clock is moving. 8:47. Too much time to start thinking a lot about
I'm trying to read where he's getting the play clock, because he knows, he's letting the play clock roll down before he snaps the football.
Well, usually the back judge, the field judge, will give you the indication, but sometimes you should be watching the referee behind the goalpost there.
And he was. But I'm trying to figure out how
he gets five hits.
Okay, there you go.
4, 3, 2.
Oh boy, that was smack.
That was a gang tackle.
Yeah, that was Mitch Miller on the carry, and he just got hit head on. They got some physical people out there.
They do.
They really have some people that don't like us for some reason. They're really putting some smacks on. But you know what? We're in a football game, 14-0. An outstanding defensive effort again by the Maple Leafs today.
Yep.
The offense has been, really good at clock control and really controlling the football and putting some points up.
This is a big one. We're knocking on the door.
Defense has been phenomenal.
Now he goes under center. And he's no yardage on the play. Hit it right at the line of scrimmage, right at the 10-yard line. This would be a good play for a fourth. It's a fourth. What do we have here?
They moved the sticks a little bit there, and so it's going to be about 4th and 2 or 3. 4th and 2.
And the ball is going to be on the 9-yard line. That's
this would be really,
Bob. This is Kevin Wolak time.
This is in Kevin's range, and
he's been warming up over here.
It'd be tempting to try to get those 3 points on the board.
Yep, they got Solberg taking some quick snaps, quick long snaps.
Yep, going to be one of those decisions here. You got Solberg snapping the ball. So let's give it a try. See if we can put 3 on the board.
7 minutes, 23 seconds left in the ball game. Geneseo's up with a score of 14-0.
The ball's on the 9-yard line. They need to get about.
Ball's on the 9-yard line to be a 19-yard.
It's a little bit of an angle. It's just a little bit of an angle off to the right. The ball sets off to the right hash marks. So that's the only thing different than an extra point. Otherwise, that 6 yards isn't going to bother him.
He has plenty of leg.
Just that little angle.
Snaps good, kicks up.
Oh, that's beauty.
That's down the middle.
That's a beauty.
That's down the middle. Good one. Kevin Wolak with a field goal
that baby was
for
down
the Maple Leafs.
Woo! He could have put another 20 yards on that baby. It was nice.
Hey, it was calm as a cucumber there, wasn't he, Bob?
I wonder how many pairs of shoes he's bought this week.
There's another pair this week, isn't it?
Yeah, he's looking good.
Oh, gee. 17-0, Maple Leafs on top here with 7:18 left in this ball game. First round playoff game, Class 4A.
Huge issue there. They ran all but 7 minutes of the game off the game clock, and come up with 3 points. Phenomenal effort by the Geneseo offense.
It really is. They've
controlled this football game exactly the way they drew up the game plan.
Yep, you're right there.
They still have 7 minutes left. I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself, but to this point, they have done a phenomenal job of running the game plan just like they wanted it. One more big stop by the defense right here, and we're sitting pretty.
That was a 14-play drive, 43 yards, 7 minutes and 21 seconds of this fourth quarter. 26-yard field goal kick by Wolak to make the score 17-0.
Like all those things,
7 minutes.
I love all those stats you just said there, John, but the time off the clock was, it's just huge.
Here we go.
Lead.
Wolak.
Short back picks it up. Oh, yeah, what a tackle.
Nice tackle there.
That was Webster, wasn't it?
Ryan Webster comes out of nowhere and takes the guy down one-on-one.
He was flying so fast, it looked like he was going to overrun him, but somehow his arm hooked on him.
Yeah.
His arm hooked on him and dropped him. What a play by Ryan Webster. 17-0, Leafs.
All right, defense.
He caught that ball about the 30-yard line, and it tackled on about 30-yard line. He ran horizontally for just a while, and he went down.
Yep. First and 10 for the Indians. Drops back the pass, puts the ball in the air. Way out of bounds on the coverage of Schneider over the 50-yard line, right in front of the bleachers of the Indians.
Well, there's a reason that they put the ball up three times a game on average, because this is not their game, and this is what you hope to force them into. Try to do something that they are not used to doing, and they didn't want to do. This is not their game plan, and the Leafs have forced them into a different type of thing. Now you win the battle there on first down, second and long. What they've been successful at, those little flat passes out there, and get it in the hands of a back and let him try to pick up some yardage after the catch.
3 receivers on this side of the field. They're going to sprint out, get the ball right up the middle to the big fullback. And he gets a little bit of nothing. He may be 4 yards, but nothing big against it. There might have been a fumble in there.
Coach Johnson's calling for the football again. I'm not sure. I think he's just...
So are our players. Their number 40 gets up slow.
Yeah, McDonald, their big fullback, he's a phenomenal athlete. He's a great football player, but the Leafs as a team have stood up against him and not let him have a day.
Right. Here we go. 3rd and long. 4 Indians. Gonna drop back to pass.
Pressure. It's caught though.
Oh, nice tackle over there. As soon as he caught the ball, he was taken down.
He's short of the first down, so it's going to be about 4th and 5.
Who took him down over there? Was that? I didn't pick up who it was.
Snyder's over on that side. And Mislow was roaming over there.
I think it was Mislow.
Mislow was roaming over that way, yeah. And again,
here we go, 4th down.
Got Singbush and
Roley out there.
Roley in the back, deep backs.
4th down for the Indians.
Snyder over on the other corner.
The Geneseo's fans yell for defense. He goes sweep play, got to get outside.
Cuts back.
It's short. Oh, he might be close to the first down, but no.
It's going to be short.
I think they must have fumbled the ball again.
Well, either way, it's going to be Geneseo football.
Yep.
And that's the stop they needed. They not only got the stop, but they get the football in sandwich territory.
There's still a ball game to be played yet with 5:34 or 5:43 left to be played. Geneseo's up 17-0, but certainly look to be in pretty good control of what's going on the field right now.
They're in great control of what's going on in the field. There's 5 minutes and 43 seconds left of football, but 17 points is a lot to overcome, and we have the football in their territory.
No turnovers here. Wide receiver out top of the screen.
Rep that football and hold on.
Going to get around the corner. Webster with the carry, number 38. Still fighting for yardage, still on his feet. He gets a nice pickup, probably close to 3-4 yards on the play as he ran a long ways.
Ryan Webster wrapped both hands around that football. I saw he was fighting for yardage, but he was being very careful not to let that thing get poked out. Big Mike Murray chugs off the field here. Murray going both ways, I think, extensively for the first time this year, but boy, what a game he's played.
I think maybe he and Verbeck both have spent a lot more time on both sides of the ball tonight. Yeah, but
Nick Verbeck has been doing it pretty solid, for the last few weeks.
Right, you're right, yeah.
What an outstanding job he's done.
Yep, now again, Snyder's watching the back judge here as far as the time on the play clock. He has 5 ticks. Gives the ball inside. Still with the ball, okay, pushing forward for us. Gets it up close to the 30-yard line.
Just keep pounding, watch the clock roll.
Timeout's been called by the Indians.
That's another good thing.
Daniels was the last one off the pile.
Get rid of those timeouts. They got to try to score 17 points without any timeouts. That's a very difficult thing to do. Leafs really looking good. You had kind of an ill feeling when you walked into this stadium from 2 years ago.
Yes, you do.
From the experience of 2 years ago. But I think we're going to leave this stadium tonight.
A little different taste.
Yeah, a little different taste in your mouth, because it was kind of bitter walking out of here a couple of years ago.
We came in here 2 years ago thinking we could just walk in here and play.
Well,
we did play, but in a very close game, but it just didn't come out to our advantage.
And it was a good football team. I think just a little better than we might be expected.
Yep.
And this time here, we came in with no overconfidence, just a lot of confidence, playing well at the end of the season, come down the stretch, really looking really good. A lot of people were talking about this week, but you knew if they played like they played last week against LP, they're going to be in good shape.
Yep.
And that's basically what we've seen here for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, and we've really seen this team come together as a team. Every facet of the game, somebody will pick up the load and take care of that chore.
No doubt about it. That's what makes good football.
Back to action. 4:47 left in the ball game. Geneseo's up 17-0 with the ball. 3rd and 5. Gives the ball off the right side. Ryan.
It's very close to a first down. Very close.
Very close, yep.
He's going to mark him a hair short.
On the carry was.
But the clock is rolling. Scoreboard claims that the Indians have one timeout, and they take it. That should be it for their timeouts. So
Geneseo make their way over to Coach Johnson on this near sideline.
I think they fully understand the timeout. A timeout here, or excuse me, a first down here would be kind of seal the coffin a little bit. I know 4.5 minutes is a lot of time, but 3 scores is really hard to get without any timeouts. Leafs have come in with a very, very fine game plan. Coach Johnson, Coach Mackey, defensive coordinator, have really put together a great game plan, and they knew what kind of football game it was going to be, and they lived up to it. The players have just, you can tell they just bought in. They just fully understand exactly what they have to do as a group. Done a nice job with it.
Also checking in on the defensive side of the ball. And, Blake Whitmer on the defensive side. Probably the interior line. 4:31 left in the ball game. Geneseo's up 17-0. 4th and short. Webster with the carry.
Oh, he didn't get it.
He might have been short. He got over the stripe, but I do not think he get far enough as far as forward procedure, unless this fella here has a mark that's going to be good for us.
It looked like he was going to find a seam there, but he got stopped just short, right about the line of scrimmage, and he was a yard short. Indians are going to get the football, 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go, but they got 17 points to get, and they don't have the comeback kind of air attack that that gets you a lot of quick scores, and they do not have any timeouts.
We got to keep him honed in there, because it's they do have a couple of good running backs over there that we just can't let them get loose.
You just got to make sure. You got to make sure nothing crazy happens, but you can't just give them 10 yards a chunk either. So you really still got to pack it in. Expect them to play the game that got him here.
Lineman put pressure on him. Incomplete. Nice pass defense on that far side. I believe that was Alexander.
That ball was kind of tossed up in the air. That was Snyder, I believe, the tip.
Snyder, yeah, I think you're right.
That ball was tipped up in the air, and it looked like guys were fighting for that before it hit the ground, but it finally found the ground, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. And this is exactly what the Leafs hoped would happen. Get
them in a situation where they had to throw the ball.
Yeah, that they wanted them to have to throw the ball, because that's not their game. It's always good when you got somebody playing a game that's not what got them here. That right there is what got them here.
Deep in the backfield, and they're going to press him back short of the first down.
They run the football off the left side. It is short of the first down, but they pick up about 8 yards on that play.
They'll keep the clock moving.
7. And the clock is running. They have no timeouts.
Geneseo on top with a score 17-0 here with 4 minutes left in the ball game.
You can't completely turn your back on the run, but you just can't let them have the quick score. Obviously, you'd like to keep that 0 up there and keep them out of the end zone, but you can't let them have the quick one. Yep, look out.
Middle they go.
Off the left side.
And moves the ball down to the 45-yard line, still in Indian territory.
That's a big fullback, McDonald. Mislow brings him down. And the Leafs have to expect that they're still going to be able to put the ball on the ground. They're not going to be able to put a passing attack that's going to put 17 points on the board in 3.5 minutes here. First down, they're going to get another snap right here.
3:45 now. They start the clock. Crossbuck action up front. And he's going to be out of bounds there. Probably stop the clock with 3:36 left in the ball game.
We are at the Sandwich, on the Sandwich field, and they have their home scorekeeper.
Yep.
The clock stopped pretty early right there. I didn't see any officials waving their arms. The clock was already stopped.
I think we might have some cramps going on out there. Maybe Mike Murray.
Mike came off a couple plays. He came. No, I mean you're right. It is Mike, I think, but he came off a couple plays ago, and you could just see him trying to work those things out.
They said they can take some water out to the guys.
It's not necessarily the time of year. It's not that hot.
Yeah.
That hot weather where you get the cramps, but it's been a tough fought ball game and a lot of energy expended out there. it's easy to happen. Boy, you just get that exhaustion stage, you start getting those cramps.
17-0 is the score for us on the scoreboard. Geneseo up by that score with 3:36 left in the ball game.
Leafs falling into just a little bit of a cushion prevent defense here to the point where their Sandwich is actually moving the football, but they're gonna make the time move if they're gonna want to do it.
Murray gets up on his zone, and
here comes Murray, kind of hobbling off, but he's gonna have to take a little bit of a break. So we got some experienced guys out there, I think.
Coming off on his own power, it's good to see.
I'm not sure who slipped out there for him. Might be Strawhacker. Might have stepped in there.
Looks like Straw. 2nd and 5 for the Indians. Gives it full. They put the ball up in the air. Nice play, Matt Rowley, up and over and knocks that pass down.
That ball was well thrown. It looked like it might be a reception, and Rowley came out of nowhere, slapped the ball to the ground. It's going to be about 3rd and 4 now. Leafs need a couple more big plays. The only
nice play. Wow. Mark that one.
The bad thing here, though, is the clock is not rolling very much here lately.
3:30 left in the ball game. Going to sprint out action to pass the ball. Incomplete.
That ball hit him right in the chest.
Hit him right there, didn't it?
Hit the receiver right in the chest. Dropped the football. He was turning to run before he caught the football, and he would have received that ball 5 yards beyond what was necessary for the first down. Instead, it's 4th and 4.
4th and 4 right here in front of us on about the 48-yard line, 49-yard line of Geneseo.
If Leafs can stop them here, they can salt this one away.
Let's go, Leafs.
Sandwich has no timeouts.
Waiting for the receiver to set himself.
Sets the pass. Dropped.
Incomplete. Nice coverage that time.
That was Ryan Pitra.
By Pitra.
Broke that one up. Again, their big fullback McDonald had the ball. It looked like in his hands. Pitra come up and hit him.
Yep.
Pitra's about half his size.
Yes, if that even.
But he got that hand in there and hit him in the back and dropped the football, and that is the end of that series of plays. Turned over on downs to the Leafs, and the Leafs have 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to try to knock off the clock.
They're still working on Mike Murray down here. A little bit. He looks like he's okay, but just doing some work on him, keeping him loose or whatever. Geneseo's back on the field, 1st and 10.
They're just stretching him out. It's like a cramp. They're just kind of giving him a stretch.
Snyder fakes to the wingback, fakes to the halfback, and then keeps the ball himself and goes down. A loss of about 5 on the play.
He had to eat that one for a loss, but the clock is rolling. Obviously, it'd be nice to get a first down here to make sure you get plenty of clock running off here, but they're gonna eat quite a bit on this thing whether they get a first down or not. And with a 17-point lead, the Leafs are in pretty good shape.
The play just now being sent in.
They need to use every second of that play clock.
Again, there's no play clocks here to see for the quarterback. He just has to go by the indication by the referee and the field judge.
He's counting away, and
he's got time.
Snyder will take a look. See, he's not even waiting. Yep, there he is.
Cross-buck action in the backfield. On the carry.
Looked like Ryan Webster on the carry, and he picked up a couple back, but it's still going to be 3rd and about 12.
3rd and 12, and I don't think we'd want to put the ball up in the air.
No, they're not going to put the ball up in the air. Incomplete pass is the killer. You just let that clock run. 17-point lead. If you had a 1-touchdown lead, maybe you might want that first down really bad, but with a 17-point lead, all you want is that clock to go away. Clock ticking down, 1 minute and 54, 53, and it's a 17-point lead for the Maple Leafs. They have the football at 3rd and 12.
Now they're starting to count it off the back judge. Nobody there turned the wrong way or something, maybe, I don't know, but nothing was going.
I think they were gonna put that ball in the air maybe, but you know what? That's good. Coach Johnson says, don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine, no big deal. The clock's rolling. That's what we want to see happen.
Snyder getting up slow again.
they're going to have to kick the football away, but they're going to wait right down to the end. The Leafs have 2 timeouts left. They're probably going to wait right until the end of the play clock.
Yep, they'll take a penalty.
Punt team going in. Clock ticking down on 1 minute. Minute 7, minute 6, minute 5. It's going to be really hard with no timeouts, John, for them to score 17 points. So the Leafs are really looking good. Yep. It's going to be a lot more fun right home today.
Oh, sure will be. Mitch Miller back in punt formation.
Yep, there's your delay.
Delaying the game. They'll march off 5 yards and we'll get in punt formation once again.
They'll give them the 5 yards for the precious seconds that are going on. He did call a timeout.
We called a timeout before the. Okay.
Yeah, Coach Johnson was watching. They had 2 left. Hopefully, they don't have to use the last one.
So, yep, 17-0. Maple Leafs up on top. Got Mike Murray in his near sideline now, walking around under his own power and looking pretty good. Schneider's holding his shoulder a little funny. He's just got done playing a football game, so it's to be expected sometimes.
There's going to be a lot of people holding body parts funny out there tonight because that was, again, that's smash mouth football. We talked about that at the onset. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew what kind of game it was going to be. It was going to be pounded in the trenches. With the score 17-0 Leafs, that tells you who won the trenches.
Yep.
Going to be a lot of sore, aching bones out there. It's a tough football game.
Nice snap. Kicks up, high kick. Solberg right at you right there.
It's going to bounce. And about the 26-yard line.
And he does down it at the 26, and that's going to probably pretty much do it here. We got 37 seconds left on the clock. Geneseo's up by the score 17-0.
Actually have a few Maple Leaf fans heading for the parking lot. They believe it's over. 37 seconds left to go, the 17-0 lead. Sandwich does have the football, and miracles do happen, but it would take a heck of a miracle. They don't have many fans left at all. I haven't looked at their stands in a while. Looks like their fans exited some time ago.
Outnumber them well.
I think there's only parents left over there right now.
Quarterback drops back to pass. Puts the ball in the air.
He was hit just. He was hit. The quarterback was hit just as he released the ball.
Rolly and Singbush.
Ray Singbush had the ball in his hands, and Rolly tackled him, jarred it loose. They're having fun now, though. It's a fun time to have that kind of thing happen.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass with now 30 seconds on the clock.
It would have been taking knee time, obviously, after that, had they intercepted that football. But Indians fighting for their lives, right down to the wire. 30 seconds left.
Gonna go.
Oh, that's a lateral. That's a lateral, and it's loose.
Double pass. Oh, he went in the end zone.
Oh, that was a lateral, and they blew the whistle dead. That's an inadvertent whistle, unless I don't know the rules, if it's possible. He passed that thing backwards about 3 yards.
Yeah.
And they're going to call it an incomplete pass. They're going to call
it an incomplete pass. All right.
They're going to call that an incomplete pass. And it's
certainly threw the ball overhand, backwards, hit the ground, rolled in the end zone.
What else is bad about that is because since that was a lateral, when he picked that up, that would have had the clock roll.
Yeah. Trying back to pass. He's got pressure all over. He doesn't know where he's going to get hit from.
Now the clock's going to roll. That's Grant Burris.
And I don't know who cleaned him up, but
Grant Burris on the sack, and I think it was either Murray. No, it was. Well, Verbeck was in there, but I'm saying it was Panacucci.
It's 56.
Yes,
cleaned him up.
Panacucci and Verbeck were in the backfield also, and they're going to let the clock run out, and it's going to be a Maple Leaf victory.
All right.
You know, it's a great feeling. It's a sad thing watching the opposing team walk off. Their season has just ended on their home field. It's a tough deal, but the Maple Leafs outplayed them. They executed the game plan to perfection.
Yes, they did.
Won the Battle of Trenches. And walk off here with a 17-0 victory and move on to next week to play Coal City.
Coal City Kohlers, as all indications are, it would be at home.
Was Coal City home today?
Yesterday, yes.
Yesterday, I'm sorry, yes.
Yep.
So that would be a home game next week.
Watch your local papers, though, for that, and don't go by The two guys in the headsets.
Everybody's giving the glad hand at midfield and showing some nice sportsmanship on the home field. We've generally been treated well down here, so you do feel bad for young men out there that got to end their season. Had a nice season. There was a little bit of a bugaboo in the paper this morning, John, about if they lose this game, it's not really not really a winning season. Well, that ended that conversation right there, because this is the 6th win of the season for the Leafs, and they are the 50th consecutive winning season. No asterisk, no question marks.
Nothing there, right?
And you feel good for these boys who've done that, because they've been carrying a little bit of a load on their shoulders.
Yes, they have. They've had it for quite a while now. First downs, Geneseo 13 first downs, Sandwich 6. Rushing the ball, Geneseo 55 rushes for 176 yards. Sandwich 31 carries for 103. Passing, Geneseo 1 of 2 for 8 yards. Sandwich 3 of 12 for 33. Total yards, Geneseo 184 to Sandwich's 136. Fumbles, Geneseo had 2, lost both of them. Sandwich lost 3, had 3, lost 3. Penalties, Geneseo 2 penalties for 10 yards. Sandwich 2 penalties for 10 yards. Time possession, Geneseo 29 minutes and 51 seconds to Sandwich's 18 minutes and 6 seconds. Geneseo punted 3 times for 32-yard average, and Sandwich 3 punts for 24-yard average. Rushing the ball, or the individual stats, Schneider 13 carries for 48 yards tonight. Singbush 13 carries for 36. Webster 10 carries for 29. Burris 8 for 28. Mislow 3 for 8, and Mitch Miller 8 for 27. Passing, Schneider completed 1 of 2 attempts for 8 yards. Receiving, Alexander on the reception for the 8 yards. And that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for us here this evening from Sandwich, as Geneseo Green Machine came into town and got the job done here on this first round playoff game against the Indians of Sandwich. And next week we'll be bringing all the game to you from, we suspect, will be at Geneseo, but certainly tune us in, or come out and come out and see the game, and we'll be there to help you through it if you need any help. Bob's anyway, but great game here tonight by the Maple Leafs, and we'll hope to see everybody next week at home in round 2 of the IHSA Class 4A playoffs.